from WWE.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, OCCW proudly presents the Royal Ramble.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, in wonderful internet world webs land. I am John Malice. This is Azrael, and we are here with
Mikey Yoshi.
Clearly on his phone, busy doing something else. What I'm supposed to be doing.
It's called sharing the
This is the
the
Royal
life.
Ramble, where
I'm
we
sharing.
talk about all things professional wrestling, mostly specifically in the Southern California independent scene, as well as the international, national, and
International, universal, galactic. If there is a Lord God Emperor contest on the planet Kazar, I'm bringing it straight to you, fans.
So let's talk a little bit about Mikey O'Shea here. What do you think, Mikey O'Shea?
About what?
I'm kidding. I got a little ahead of myself. Ladies and gentlemen,
You got another
Question first.
we're gonna talk about Monday Night Raw last night, Mikey. What is your thoughts on Monday Night Raw? Oh, someone didn't do their homework.
No, I did not. Because
Okay.
I was busy training people at the OCCW
I was training
school.
how to actually fight. I don't want to watch Seth Rollins. I want to punch Seth Rollins in his big stupid nose. I was busy on Monday night training for the illegal kumite that I must enter every Saturday.
In any case, Joey, you saw Monday Night Raw.
It was
You know what?
Was Roman Reigns featured on the program?
yes, and of course he got booed. Of course, every time
Good.
he's on. But I did fall asleep because I had a sour tummy.
Yeah,
makes
sour
sense.
tummy. You know, it seems to me that these days the WWE product is really maligned.
To me, it's been more like hit and misses.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I think WWE has been a hell of a lot better than, say, 2008 to 2012 era.
Okay.
Because during that time, they were starting to book not many actual legit wrestlers. They were just starting to book people that had bodies. You didn't have your Kevin Steens or Sami Zayns or Finn Balor's or Seth Rollins or Dean Ambrose or Daniel Bryan and CM Punk were the exception. They got lucky during that time. But like they were mostly booking guys that never had any wrestling experience to begin with, so they can train them and create their own wrestler than them having an actual background. Nowadays, you have all these independent workers that are actually showing what they're worth in WWE. And granted, there's still hits or misses. Like, for example, I still disagree with the fact that Backlash, instead of the main event being Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe.
What's up with that?
I don't know. They thought maybe it was more money than AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura.
But how insulting is that to AJ Styles, the finest wrestler in the world?
Yet alone, the WWE title.
Is it because they hate the Japanese fella?
I really don't know. I don't think that's the case.
He's not a promo. He's not a powerful speaker like The Rock and whatnot.
Well, that's an interesting point because if you look at how popular New Japan is here in the States, right? And
don't mind if I do.
They are not, they're not real clear on their promos. They don't cut a real mean English promo, right? But for some reason, their tickets sell out in, was it 10 minutes the last time? Right?
Yes.
Okay. And, they're opening their own NJPW dojo in...
they have.
Thank God.
It's still around.
Okay, so someone at Titan has got to be able to say, hey, look, you know what? People are going with what is, not with what we want them to think it is. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So New Japan is popular.
New Japan's
despite the fact that there's a language barrier.
New Japan is trying to give the fans what they want instead of what they need.
What do they need?
That what they think they need. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Like, a lot of promoters do it these days, especially like even promoters out here. I'm not saying everybody, but promoters out here, promoters everywhere, they like to do. They mostly go for personal decisions than business decisions, and I honestly think it's a no-brainer to me. I feel like Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles is a lot more better. A lot of promoters do it these days, especially like...
Good, I liked it better how he's doing it. He's been recorded.
We do apologize. A little technical difficulties.
Are you trying to share it? Here.
Yes.
You're on YouTube, for God's sake.
Well, I didn't want to go to YouTube. I'm sorry.
Jonathan Malice doesn't understand
Doesn't understand iPhone technology.
Machine.
Or Galaxy, I'm sorry.
Look, okay, hold on a
He
second.
can't be on the internet and his
I got
phone
you,
at the same time.
I got you. Hold on.
America
I'm going to
Online
reload.
is a hassle.
And then...
You've got mail.
Boom.
By the way,
share.
CJ says, hey, be nice to Seth.
Share post now.
No! Don't tell me how to run my life.
There you go.
The storylines like passion and substance. Instead of Finn Balor, the Demon King, materializing out of the smoke and the fog and fighting, Seth Rollins, the Kingslayer, who broke his collarbone, about a year ago. That should be a bigger deal. They have vaguely gay millennial fella in a leather jacket versus, Seth Rollins, the CrossFit champion. And I don't want to fight, the CrossFit champion gym trainer versus, vaguely gay fella in the leather jacket. I want to see the Demon King versus the Kingslayer.
Who's the gay guy in the leather jacket?
Finn Balor. Finn Balor with the rainbow stuff. He comes on, he does the Finn Flash and the little thing. I want to see the yeah.
Well, I kind of had a feeling he wasn't going to be the Intercontinental Champion at WrestleMania if he didn't come out as the Demon.
I know, right? Not even for WrestleMania can you put
that. And
let's
be perfectly honest, wrestlers putting on makeup is literally hard work, especially with
WrestleMania.
Especially with Finn Balor's case when he's got to actually paint himself as Venom. But yeah.
It's a delightful gimmick that is drastically underused.
Not trying to change the subject, but I don't know how you guys feel about this. I'm not going to say it on your part, but I like to give my respects to Human Tornado. He just recently came out from the UEW show and announced his retirement. After a long time being a professional wrestler, he finally decided to hang up the boots. Human Tornado, in my eyes, is a SoCal Hall of Famer, to be sure. He's a former PWG champion. He did a lot of Ring of Honor CCW shows back in the day. So, Human, I really appreciate your contributions to the business, and we hope to see you again down the line. Well, I hope to see him again down the line.
El Snowflake and Nacho Libre, if you have Netflix or the last blockbuster in existence.
There's actually two left.
Remnants of a forgotten time.
Hashtag Blockbuster.
Do they still give like the old UFC DVDs?
I'm sure they do.
All right, that's
You
that.
probably got VHS.
I saw 1 through 8 there.
You could probably still get WrestleMania 15 on VHS.
I own it.
Also, King of the Cage too.
Yes.
Man, if you look closer, you'll see
can find
your
that at the
favorite
99-cent
middleman
store.
on some of those DVDs and videos.
Speaking of King of the Cage, this Saturday we interviewed Mike. What's Mike's last name?
Low.
Mike Lowe, Roner, operator, Grand Vizier of King of the Cage, and he was a lovely gentleman. Had much to say about
lovely
Mikey
is pushing
O'Shea.
No, he
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah, he likes you.
No, he liked you.
Oh, well, I am a handsome and rugged
To be
man.
fair, he
Trim
was
that
impressed with
mustache.
your interview skills.
Yes, I ask good questions.
Yes, you did.
Pertinent.
And we
Soul
also
searching.
We also made some friends. We met some your friend. What was his name? Ned.
Yes.
The
fellow
professional
Trump
bettor.
supporter. Yes.
Fellow Trump supporter. Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
The guy with the hood?
I
yeah.
brought Ned from one of the rallies.
Now, was this at Surf Dogs?
Surf Dogs,
Surf
yes.
Dogs in Huntington Beach.
Great place, great pizza, great wings.
Great wings.
Yes.
Definitely great wings.
We were able to do a live podcast. If you haven't seen it, it's on our Facebook Live or our Facebook page, or is it Facebook Live page?
Facebook Live.
Facebook Live.
Facebook Live.
Wave of
And-
the future.
And we did a live podcast from there
For the UFC 224 pay-per-view.
Right, and we were able to give away some T-shirts, tickets to the King of the Cage in
Citizens Bank Arena.
Citizens Bank Arena.
Out of Ontario, California.
And I believe it's June 2nd.
Yes, June 2nd. And not a single Mikey O'Shea 8x10 was purchased
No, it's
or
not June
given
2nd.
away by anyone.
I believe it's like June 10th.
In any case, I believe you're right. I believe it is June 10th.
June
No
2nd.
matter
our
how
dojo
drunk
show.
the
In
women
any
were, not a single 8x10 from Mikey O'Shea.
I didn't bring any.
In any case, I have free passes to said show.
Ah.
So if you hit us up here online, I'll see to it that you get those free tickets. But speaking of free tickets,
If you buy a ticket to Mind Games, can you get a ticket to the King of the Cage for free?
absolutely.
Yes!
I will give you, if you buy one ticket to Mind Games, I will give you 2 free tickets
Ah!
to King of the Cage.
Keep in mind,
Which is not to cheapen King of the Cage.
keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to take place at the Citizens Bank Arena. This is the same place in Ontario where SmackDown or Raw comes to town.
And
That-
Metallica and Elton John.
Yes. And that one
That's
time
a
that
weird combination
and-
of things.
Well, they don't come together. They
and
don't
that-
come together.
and that one time when TNA came to town back in 2008 and had like maybe 500 people in that 8,000 seat arena.
Yes.
Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Enter. Now we know a lot more about the musical taste of Jonathan Malice.
No. If anyone knows Jonathan Malice, they know exactly who Jonathan Malice is.
On the streets of Philadelphia.
Let me see real quick. Just
And CJ Infante is correct when she says Metallica blows.
Hey!
Justin,
hey, it's a man's man.
Leah Pex. Leah, what the f?
Leah Packus. Leah Packus.
Leah Packett says, "Are we going to WWE anytime soon?" Azriel, are you
Me and
going
you?
to WWE?
Let's go. Me
Let's
versus
go.
you fat bastard.
Let's go.
You know, I'll give you the tryout match of your life.
We'll do
You've
the same
never
match we
been
did a cage match without a cage. So yes,
Even better. And you slingshot me.
And their ring is a lot
into the-
bigger than our cage match show. So me going up that top rope, I'm gonna kill you.
You know what? I will gladly make you look like $1 billion. Somebody has to. Somebody has to put the shine on Mikey O'Shea.
Joshua Javier Rodriguez is watching now. Hi, Joshua Javier
Thank
Rodriguez.
God. Welcome.
JJR. Okay, instead of just JR. Let me ask you this, guys. This is on a serious... we're going to shift gears here, right? And we're going to talk about a more serious topic, okay? How many of you know what it means when you shake hands with someone?
Respect.
Respect.
Hey, I ain't got no problem with you.
It means you don't have any problems with me, right? That's
We're
where you get
okay.
it from.
No, not necessarily.
You don't have any weapons on you. In
just-
medieval times, the point is I'm checking you for weapons.
Okay. So, in any case, if I shake
History lesson.
as a straight up guy, I like to think that if someone is going to shake my hand, we do not have any beef. If I have beef with someone, I am not going to extend my hand and shake their hand.
For the
Is that
most
correct?
part, yeah.
What do you mean for the most part?
Sometimes I believe in common courtesy. If you have a problem with an individual, just for the sake of the locker room in the back.
Well, we're talking about in real life. I haven't
In real
even
life,
gotten into-
if I was like walking down the street and I see somebody I don't like, yeah, I'm not gonna shake their hand.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I might spit on you.
Okay. So you
Or
wouldn't
call
shake
the
their hand.
police.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Now let's take it. Okay. Let's centralize a little bit. you're at a show. You're working a show.
Yeah.
And, for some reason, everyone has to go shake everybody's hand. I never quite understood it, even though it's been explained to me 1,000 times. Still doesn't make a lot of sense, right? You shake hands and you're friendly with the people you talk to, you be professional, whatever, but no. Go make sure you go shake everybody's hand. Right?
Gotta make sure I trust you.
Okay, so shaking hands means that you can be trusted.
I would like to think so.
So if I said
in a professional matter.
Hold on, yes, in a professional wrestling match. So if I said, hey, Danny, it's going to be nice. You're going to be working with one of my boys tonight. You're going to be with Mikey O'Shea? Mikey.
Yeah,
I don't
sons
like
of
that.
bitches.
I don't like that son of a bitch.
I hope they both die.
I don't like that guy.
I don't like that goddamn
I don't like that guy.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, honey.
Hey, you're good, fella. Hey,
all right, yeah, we're good.
We're good. Hey, hug.
Same school.
Yeah, for sure. Son of a
bitch.
I hope he dies.
No sell him, stiff him, potato him, and don't let him out. He needs to learn what the business is about.
Jonathan Mouse is a
what do you?
piece of
Okay,
trash.
now that's okay. Yes, that's not debatable.
I'll tell
Now,
you.
what is it now? Okay, what I basically put out there is, how are you going to shake someone's hand, smile at them, ask them how they're doing, and then turn around? Okay, it's fine if you don't like them. You don't like them. Hey, it happens. I've had to shake hands with people I don't like before. But then you turn around and you say, I want you to stiff him because I have problems with him.
I want you, Stallion. I want you. I want you, Freddie Hellmuth on May 19th.
Is that unprofessional in my eyes? But that reeks of bitch assness in the real world, right?
Well,
in the real world.
This answer that I'm going to give you does not solve the problem, but this is a common thing in wrestling, and I got a story for you. Actually, this happened 8 years ago. I was wrestling at a place called Mach 1 Pro Wrestling, and I was in a feud with this guy named Kyle Webb back in the day.
Oh, geez.
He
had this manager,
I remember
this short guy named David Troy, and I had a match with Kyle Webb, and if I lost, I'm out of Mach 1. If I win, I get David Troy for 5 minutes in the ring.
Right.
That happens a lot to you.
When I what?
You always wind up with a manager for 5 minutes. You're always trying to beat the crap out of some poor little man.
Go on. You're interrupting his
Trying to continue with the story. We go. The show is about to happen. For some strange reason, one of the top hierarchies came up to me and literally told me,
George Renteria, how are you?
Because David Troy didn't have proper wrestling gear, he was going to go out there with a Mach 1 T-shirt. Pretty much what a manager would dress up like in a wrestling match. Because he's not a wrestler, he's a manager.
Right.
He was going to go out there with a Mach 1 T-shirt and like gym shorts and whatnot and all that crap.
I'm listening.
One of the hierarchies told me to go out there and literally take the shirt off him and just literally start chopping the shit out of him and just literally just kick the shit out of him.
Beat him up.
And I refused to do it.
Good.
Because
why should you fight someone else's battle?
The thing is, if you got a problem with somebody, I've said this time and time again on social media, discuss it with them one-on-one, even if it has to be on frickin' Messenger and you don't have the guts to talk to them in person, at least talk to them if you got a problem with them. Don't go behind somebody else's back and tell them to do your dirty work for you.
Okay, we're in agreement on that.
But with that being said, this is never going to be cured. This is going to happen all the time, like a lot of things in wrestling. So,
well, you know what? This happens to someone that I know very well, have a lot of appreciation for, and it happened from someone I previously had a ton of respect for. All right? So I'm going to say to myself, all right, you know what? Don't insert yourself into it too much, right? Because you don't know all the facts because you haven't talked to all persons. But I'll tell you what, if you're going to start doing crap like that to friends of mine, then it's going to become my problem, and then we're going to have a problem. And it's not going to be something that's going to get stretched out, underhanded, behind closed doors, or in the ring where no one else is going to catch on. It's going to be straight up, and it'll be final, and it'll be distinctive. All right? That's all I'm going to say about it. I don't have respect for someone who can't handle their own dirty work. I don't. And if you think I'm talking about you, I'm talking about you. All right? We've been friends in the past. I don't like that kind of behavior. That reeks of bullyism. Not the funny bully zone type of bullyism, bitch-ass bullyism, where you can't even take someone, stretch them on your own. You want to stretch someone? You come down anytime. I'm easy to find. And that's all I'm going to say.
Simon Lotto respects Mikey O'Shea. I'm pretty sure that's what he's. Respect, Mikey. Simon Lotto's threatening people.
Oh,
that
by
makes
the way,
sense.
I need you to stretch someone. Thank you for mentioning that.
Hi, Simon Lotto.
Why do you want me to stretch Simon Lotto? He's always been nice to me and you. Hello, Simon Lotto. We're cool.
That's a tall guy to stretch.
He is
Crystal
taller than me.
Gutierrez is watching. George Renteria is watching. George, I haven't seen you in forever. Now you get to see me. No, I don't get to see you unless you start your own podcast.
I miss Simon
All right,
Lotto.
can you weigh in on this a little bit?
Yes, call him. Fight him. Set the day and time.
Oh,
I'll
nice.
fight any living human being. I don't give a good goddamn. We have a ring. Do it. Who cares? Call him.
I'll sit on him.
I support you.
Speaking of which, before we continue on, we got to remind them that this Saturday is our next show for OCCW,
Yes.
Mind Games. If we could somehow put a background of Mind Games in the background to show everybody, that would be awesome. Until then, tickets are still only $10 if you want to get your ticket now. If you wait till the day of the event, it's going to be $15. Like I said, you can take that extra $5 and get the famous meatball sandwiches or beer. Beer always solves problems.
Mama Della O's famous meatball sandwich recipe, right?
And I love it.
Let's go over the card a little bit, shall we?
Brian Chansey's going to be at Mind Games. Thank God.
Brian Chansey's everywhere OCCW because
That's
Brian
true.
Chansey is
Brian Chansey's a true
OCCW.
fan.
He's a real good dude.
You must like Mikey O'Shea for some reason. You must do something that people enjoy. Why
Yeah.
do people like you so much?
Taking people like you in the ring and beat the crap out of them.
I'll stretch you. I'll stretch you real good, O'Shea.
That's one thing I
You know?
love. That's one thing I love about professional wrestling. You don't have to worry about weight class. So the promoter can just say, "You're going to face this
Clearly, you don't
guy."
have to worry about weight.
I'm going to turn your size and strength against you.
Oh, damn.
All right, yes, I'm going to turn your size and strength against you. Okay, let's talk a little bit about Mind Games. That's this Saturday. Doors open at 6. Doors open at 5:30. Show bell times at 6. We're going to have, I believe it's 8 matches on the card.
Plenty.
Right? First match is Malkor versus Tony Reyes.
Yes.
Now, everyone knows who Tony Reyes is. If you know who OCCW is, his name is almost synonymous with OCCW, right?
Former tag team champion with you.
That's right.
Former
And
heavyweight champion. He took the belt from me.
That's right. And Malkor, one of the young upstarts from MPW, coming down here. He's part of Heidi's Circus. That's what I believe it's called, Heidi's Circus. They will be, Heidi will be in his corner, and they're going to have a one-off. Your opinion on that match there, Mikey O'Shea?
Malkor is a big mother trucker. I've had my share with him at MPW, Millennium Pro Wrestling, because that's where he came from, the Millennium Pro Wrestling Academy over at Moore Park, California, or Simi Valley to be blunt. And
Beautiful town. Beautiful town, Simi Valley.
Moore Park is a beautiful town.
Hey, can you spell Moore Park backwards?
Carp Rom. I don't know.
How about you? Can you spell Moore Park backwards?
Crap Rom.
Crap room.
Crap Room. Wow. Wait.
But which is no reflection on
Jonathan Malice getting booked at Millennium Pro Wrestling against Triple X coming soon. Anyways,
Who's Triple X?
Hopefully
That sounds
Logan X
exciting.
doesn't turn around and
the
say to
general
someone,
manager
"Hey, I
of
want you to try
Millennium
to-
Pro.
I want you to try to potato Jonathan Malice." That'd be a bad. Paul's a cool guy. How you doing, Paul? Logan X out there. Wishing you the best and continued success this weekend.
With that being said, Malkor is a young guy. Tony Reyes has the age up there, and he has the experience. So this is kind of evenly matched because Malkor's got the youth. With that being said, though, I've faced Malkor. Malkor can actually move like a ninja sometimes. I've taken that wheel kick to the face. Never seen a wheel kick from Tony. I really don't know who's going to win this match, but either way, it's going to be interesting to see who can lift up who.
Yes.
And don't forget, that is Mind Games this Saturday, May 19th at American Legion Post 716 in Los Alamitos.
Really, it's going to depend on who's got the bigger heart in this match. It's not going to be a street fight, so that advantage with Tony Reyes is out of the question, unless you want to lose via disqualification. But it can go either way.
And your take on it all?
The unstoppable force meets the immovable object. Two juggernauts collide. Worlds collide. Not you and the other guy. You know, the two real juggernauts. The big fat one and the cowboy one. And they're going to collide like two atoms. Smashing, creating matter in the universe. And everything's going to rain. Tony Reyes hit me with a cowbell, so you go straight to the devil. Malkor. Malkor wins.
Okay, so we got one for Malkor and one for Malkor. So that's
Yes.
Malkor. Okay.
Okay.
The next match is La Raza versus
Camacho. Or no,
the team of Suburban Justice.
Suburban Justice.
Chris Camacho and Drew Masters. Now, Drew Masters and Chris Camacho are young upcomers. There we go, mind game. They're making their way through OCCW. They're very enthusiastic. Chris Camacho really got over well with the fans last time out. And they are just working hard. And La Raza's the champs, and the La Raza is La Raza. They took exception, and they actually jumped Suburban Justice at the dojo. So I know the boys are working real hard, getting ready for that match. Your thoughts on that match, Azrael?
So there's going to be some Suburban Justice. They're going to have them two jumping beans in the back of a paddy wagon going south back over that wall. Finally, my prayers have been answered, and I've put together the team to get rid of La Raza. I'm going to have to, hire some legal employees to, do my gardening and whatever. But you know what? It'll be worth the extra expense to be rid of those thorns in my side, the raisins.
And just to remind you, Freddie Flores is watching right now, so he's listening to everything you guys are saying.
Freddie Flores, get back to work. You're on a 15-minute break from your fourth job. You need to provide for all 17 children. What are you doing slacking off on the internet? Get back to cutting the bushes and whatnot that you do. And you do a good job, boy howdy.
I can't wait to see you guys wrestle one day.
Yes.
We did wrestle once in front of that cave painting of a birthday party. I hated those children. The little kids sit there. Nobody understood me because they don't speak English. I was making fun of everyone. No one cared.
What's up?
¿Dónde está la parentos?
All right.
Tu madre.
Anyway, so okay, Mikey, he's taking La Raza. Who do you like?
Well, La Raza defended their titles against me and Sean Black last show.
Successfully.
Not clean, but successfully.
Mexican unity over your whatever.
It's my turn to talk, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, shut up.
Come on, let's hear it.
I'll wait for you.
With that being said, though, in that promo you see on YouTube, they challenged Camacho and Drew Masters to a exhibition match to determine if they deserve to become number one contenders for the tag team titles. Drew Masters, rolled up, what's his face?
Freddie Flores.
No, Alexander Vega.
Quick, cut him off.
In a 1-2-3, and he literally Ronda Rousey'd him in 5 seconds. So while Viva La Raza has been doing very well as the tag team champions, if they get too cocky, what happened at that dojo could very well happen at Los Alamitos this Saturday. So with that being said,
I'm sorry, I'm going to interrupt you. Anyone can beat anyone on any given day. These are pros, right? And they're in the ring and they're competing against each other.
I wish my girl Raquel Pennington could have done that job this past Saturday against Amanda Nunes. Nevertheless, my vote is for the newcomers, Suburban Justice.
All right, so we got one with the La Raza and one with Suburban Justice. Great. Go ahead.
Just a quick reminder, we'd like to thank our sponsors here, T No Evil, Live, Die, Live.
Go ahead and put it at the camera.
You can look up.
Point at the camera, yeah.
Oh, look, we're gonna do this real ghetto type.
We're gonna ghetto type, yeah.
Put it
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Zombie monkey. Oh my God, that's pretty cool looking. Actually.
Hey, that's really cool. I'm squishing your head. Can you
We're
do that?
we're
do
doing
that again.
this.
Do it again. Oh.
Keep it like that. Keep it like that.
That's
Just keep
pretty
it like that.
So Mikey wants to come over there and spank it.
There you go.
It's bad monkey.
Beat
bad
that monkey.
Good.
What are you doing?
Good. Now you're gone. Anyways, moving on.
You're gonna need a bigger box to get rid of him. Anyway,
That's what she said.
I get it. All right. In any case,
I'm confused.
our next match.
Yes, more matches.
Let's see, where were we? Let's see, we just did La Raza. Go ahead. Oh, I thought you were going to say, read the next one?
I'll grab the card.
I've got it. All right, our next match will be
Marcus Frey versus the Voodoo
B.A.
Masters.
Marcus Frey against Voodoo Master. That's right. Now, both guys newcomers, and Voodoo Voodoo, coming off a tough experience down at, was it Fist Combat, right?
No.
Is looking to
Amped up.
Okay, is looking to get, okay, maybe we're talking
was
about
too
two
amped
different
up.
things.
Marcus Frey versus Voodoo Masters.
Voodoo Master, not Voodoo Masters. There's only one.
I don't.
All
care.
right, so
Are you
Voodoo
sure?
Master. There's only one.
I've been to Louisiana. There's like a lot of dudes who
A
do
lot of
voodoo.
Voodoo Masters?
And
All right.
he's the masters.
He's a master.
Okay.
Okay. Marcus Frey, big, strong, aggressive, well-trained, extremely motivated, coming in against a smaller...
That dude's moving quick.
Well
Yeah.
trained by who?
He already got booked at Combat Pro Wrestling not too long ago at the Bumps and Brewery venue.
Why were we not invited? Is it one of those, was it
Marcus-
like Brave Wrestling? Is it only like one kind of person?
Because
that's-
Marcus Frey's moving on top, man.
Or was it? Oh. Yeah, he's definitely moving on up, and he brings a good work ethic. He's got a great attitude.
He's got a strong back.
Oh, yeah, by the way, I want to say a shout-out to those guys that asked him, hey, where'd you train? When he said OCCW, you're like, oh, that place. Look, just because you got a problem with this guy doesn't mean he's the one that trains the people. I helped train Marcus Frey. And when you told him, hey, you move pretty good, thank you.
Here's the problem, all right? And you can have a problem with me, that's all. Chances are, the reason why we have a problem is because you don't have a work ethic. It's pretty simple, and I went and told you so. Oh.
Who said Marcus Frey moves good?
No, real quick, Craig Williams just said Tony Ray
You know
is
Craig
the
Williams
Diet
is?
Death Match.
Yeah.
He also says John De La O versus a chair.
How about Craig
sounds
Williams
dangerous.
versus a crack pipe? All right. So my point is,
Everyone know-
Mike.
That's Human Tornado. Does everyone know that that's Human Tornado?
No.
That's Human Tornado.
No. Oh, it is?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, there you
How
go.
rude.
Anyway.
How rude.
He does apologize. Human tornado.
No, I don't. Anyway,
El Snowflake. I saw Nacho Libre.
Oh, I love that. I like Napoleon Dynamite a little better. My point is,
Gosh.
I can't remember now.
Empire Strikes Back.
Idiots. Exactly.
Moving along. Let's go back to the
Okay,
topic.
yeah, let's go back to back. Being Marcus Frey versus Voodoo Master.
And I want to know who told Marcus Frey he moves good. You're racist just because he runs fast and jumps high and has Air Jordans on and has a 27-foot vertical leap and can bench press like 800 pounds from the age of 12.
Okay, he's not Brian Cage, bro. Okay, let's get real here.
I don't know. He's also a
Look,
machine.
if you have a problem, chances are the problem is you've never been to our show. You've never been in the ring with any of us, right? You don't know what you're talking about. You got those same guys with the big mouths who think they're a real gang or think they're real legitimate badasses because they've been drinking each other's bathwater for so long and they've been telling each other they're great, right? Exactly. That they think that there's
Is that
some
the hot
sort of...
tub show? Is that the Scoville show? Where they're all in the hot tub? That's
that
gross.
there's some kind of legit fighting factor. They really think that like there's some kind of NWO. Well, you're not, all right? So do some thinking for yourself. Come see Mind Games. Come get it. Come get with the program. Don't hate on OCCW just because there's an OC in it. All right? We may not be in LA. We're not from LA.
I'm hard. I am so hard. I am gangster. I was born in East LA. I was born in East LA. You know, I'm Irish. That's only kind of white.
Okay, finally, Marcus Frey versus Voodoo Masters.
Yeah. So who do you
Come
like?
fight Mikey O'Shea.
You know what? Voodoo Masters has been winning the past couple of shows, but Marcus Frey has been working really hard for this match because he doesn't want a cruiserweight, a guy half his size, wanting to get the W on him. So I think Marcus Frey's hungry. I think he's ready to eat. So I'm going to go with Marcus Frey.
Marcus Frey's hungry for some fried chicken and some water that he's going to pick up at American Legion Post 716 this Saturday. He's going to have some grape soda out of the refrigerator. He's going to sell himself a good
Well, I did
old
hear
time.
there's a Church of Chicken up the street, too.
Yes, a new one. I love that place.
There's not a church chicken next to... There is?
He would know. If there was a fried chicken place within 16 miles, Mikey O'Shea will find it.
GPS.
My GPS, I don't need that. Ask Mikey O'Shea. Where's the fried chicken?
I can smell it.
All right.
Marcus Frey is fighting for his very soul against the Voodoo Master. Because he believes in all that hoodoo.
So you're taking...
I want the Voodoo Master.
Well, he's taking the Voodoo Master.
Yes.
All right.
I'm going to sell Marcus Frey down the river.
Very good. Very good. He is somewhere. Oh, God. that brings us to, let's see, where are we at? How many matches in there?
That was 3 matches.
Okay, 3 matches in. That brings us to. Well, let's go straight to the main event. Let's go Othello.
What? No, I'm fighting Freddie Hellmuth. We have not talked about that enough.
Oops.
I have problems with Freddie Hellmuth. You go straight to hell. You talk about going to hell and from the gutter. You're close to hell already, Freddie, because you're only about 5 feet tall. I'm going to put my head, I'm going to drive you into the ground like a railroad spike with the curb stomp. And I'm going to flush the last remains of divine intervention straight into the gutter and be rid of Freddie Hellmuth on May 19th.
Okay, so Freddie Hellmuth, let's. You guys used to be tag team partners.
Yes.
You were part of something called Divided Intersection or something.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Divided intersection.
Too many professional fights for you. Divine, like the divine, the light, intervention, and we come in, and it's funny because we all love the devil.
Intersection.
Contraceptive.
Misconception.
No, none of us knows how to use, and that's half the problem with the group. All of us are either in
They
jail,
use water balloons.
busy. You know what I mean? I spray and pray like a good Catholic. Don't tell me how to run my life.
Desired contraception.
Yeah.
All right. So let me get this right. You guys are part of the same crew.
No.
Okay.
I had to think about it for a minute. This guy's confusing. No.
Okay, look, we're going to pass a new rule here on the Royal Ramble. Keep your hands on your own cell phone, okay? Twice, these two guys who are constantly going on and on about how I don't know how to use my phone.
You asked me to help you.
Yeah, what did you do? You crashed my phone, you
No, I
big
didn't.
dumb white boy.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Racist!
That went too far.
Racist! If there is anything I cannot abide,
Wow,
it is
John.
racism. I demand that remark be
You smashed
struck
his rotary phone.
from the records. White boy is an offensive term to the Caucasian people.
You take
yeah.
it easy, Snowflake.
And you can't turn
Well,
heel.
I-
You're already heel enough.
I'm filing a complaint with the FCC. Mikey O'Shea is also wrestling on May 19th. Why don't you?
Wait,
Mikey
hold on,
O'Shea's
we're
life
not-
matters.
We haven't gotten to Mikey O'Shea yet.
Very
Right? We're
well,
still talking.
okay.
Mikey, what do you think about his match with Hellmuth? Who do you like? Why and why not?
I don't like both, man. I just look forward to them kicking the crap out of each other.
Who do you like to win?
I mean, it's a shame it's not more than just a regular match. I'm sure Freddie Hellmuth wants to hit you in the head really hard with a kendo stick. So, I don't know. Good luck. See if you guys can beat each other in a actual wrestling match and not involve any weapons or Second Amendment right crap. Try to actually pin each other for the 1, 2, 3.
Is Mikey O'Shea saying he doesn't believe in the Second Amendment?
Ha! You know what I have that Hellmuth doesn't? These beautiful leather pants. These leather pants are sex personified. I have scalped the most beautiful cow in that entire herd and poured myself into these pants, Freddie Hellmuth. You don't know nothing about sex appeal. You know
Every
nothing
single
about
time I
getting
see
the
you
ladies.
wearing those pants, I keep
Yeah.
thinking of that episode from Friends.
I keep thinking about the time when
You keep thinking about me in these leather pants?
I keep thinking of Ross Geller getting stuck with those leather pants under his...
Yeah.
every time I see him in those pants, I think somewhere there's an.
You know what I'm talking about.
Well, this is Joey the Bull, and I believe Freddie Hellmuth will beat your ass.
You don't know nothing about nothing.
Can you
ain't
lift him?
Joey the Bull? I can lift him real good. He's little. He's a little person.
Every time I see those pants,
He's like a
I think
he's
that
like a
there's
fire
I'm sorry.
cannonball.
Do I keep talking over you? I'm sorry.
You do.
I think there's an IROC Z28 with the chair missing, a seat missing.
That's a wonderful automobile. Do not make fun of my sports car. I drink my moonshine off the hood of that thing, and I shoot off into the distance with my legally purchased AR-15.
Legally purchased.
don't tell
Okay,
me.
now we have Mikey O'Shea wrestling Daniel Moon. Now, Daniel Moon, another guy coming from MPW, right? Very, very well recommended, even though that's usually the kiss of death, that kind of recommendation, right? But I'm gonna be a sucker and take that recommendation and put one of the best wrestlers OCCW has up against one of the best wrestlers MPW has. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
So,
Me and Daniel Moon are no strangers to each other. We faced each other 2 times over at MPW. One was for the one of their titles. One of them was for the qualifying match for the Cup Series they had over there a few months back. He was actually my first match this year over at MPW.
Right.
So yeah, this guy is no slouch. He came from the Millennium Pro Wrestling Academy. He's a former national heavyweight champion.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Here we go again.
Okay, who train? I'm asking you a question about what you
said.
No,
go ahead.
Who trains them over there at MPW?
There's actually there's like every day there's a different wrestler. I believe one is Bo Cooper, one is Ray Rosas. I believe Hobo from Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. He used to train there. I'm not sure if he's still a teacher there. Dan Joseph was also a teacher there as well. And I believe that's all I know. I know there's a couple of other guys. I can't remember their names right here, right now. But there's actually more than just like one or two teachers. There's like a handful of different teachers, much like Santino Brothers, where they have one with Joey Chaos, one with Los Luchas, one with Robbie Phoenix. Like they have like a handful of different talents teaching them every single day. So Millennium Pro, if you live in Simi Valley, I recommend it. They have a lot of great students that are coming out there. We already had Heidi, who came from MPW. We already had Malkor. We even had the Felines. Now, Daniel Moon's going to make his debut in OCCW.
Okay, so back to the match. Thank you, Mike. You answered my question. Back to the match.
I hope you guys are still awake.
Back to the match. You and Daniel Moon are no strangers to each other. You've been in the ring several times.
No, I'm 0-2 against them.
I see.
I'm 0-2.
I see. So what are you going to do differently that might help you get past them this time?
Well, the first time we faced each other, one of their other regulars at MPW was got in the way of our match. But in the second match, earlier this year, he actually got the better of me and hit me with the 450 for the 1-2-3. So, I'm a guy that likes to live and learn. You beat me once, shame on me. You beat me twice, shame on me. You faced me for a third time, shame on you.
I like that. Okay, a couple people watching. Val, TrueScore, I haven't seen you since before your name was TrueScore. How you doing? I hope you're watching. I hope everything. I think you're living in Hawaii the last time we communicated. Wishing you the best. I know you got a family and everything now. Say hi to everybody if you're still watching.
With that being said, however, before we could continue to the next match, just recently, he just won the title, by the way, like last month. He became the MPW Heavyweight Champion by defeating Ray Rosas last month. But just recently, he lost it to another individual who's a regular over there, not even having the title for less than a month. So I don't know if Daniel Moon is going to be in his A game when he faces me. But you better be in your A game, otherwise you're going to drop.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with Mikey O'Shea. He and I don't agree on a lot of things, like how to work my cell phone, but I do agree with him that you better be sharp. Because Mikey O'Shea may not be able to drive. He may not be able to work my cell phone. He may not be able to say no to a couple of desserts. But in the ring, this man...
You lost me at drive.
I've been in the car with you before. This man owns the world when he's in the middle of that ring. I make no bones about it.
And don't forget to catch his Mind Games this Saturday, May 19th, once again at American Legion Post 716 in Los Alamitos.
You said Daniel Moon's an NCAA champion. In wrestling, I hope.
No, what? Wait, I didn't say NCAA.
Something.
No, he was
an NCAA champion.
There's a championship over there that's like the Intercontinental title of MPW called the National Heavyweight Champion.
Okay, I was like, oh my God, Jesus Christ, you're gonna die.
I wouldn't be shocked though, man, because that guy has got skills. He's like to me, and I say this all the time. Daniel Moon is like the AJ Styles of MPW.
Okay, well, good, because he's coming up against the what's that guy's name? Brock Lesnar of OCCW.
Let's say Bam Bam Bigelow, okay?
Bam Bam
Thank you. Don't.
All right, so
okay.
So
rude.
So who do you like in that match, Azrael?
Daniel Moon. Mikey O'Shea, you can go straight to hell. I hope Daniel Moon drives you into the ground. I hope you die of the long-awaited heart attack that I've been waiting on for you.
It's a rental.
It's a rental.
Think about that. I will pay the $3 for a plastic chair if I need to kill someone within the middle of a match.
Okay. Now this is a good point.
Passion.
People ask me about this. Why are you always worried about a $3 chair? $3 chair is the match. Don't interfere in the match. Here's the problem.
I'm rich.
When I have to send back broken chairs and pay for that $3 broken chair, or whatever it is, the rate goes higher and higher.
It's like sending a U-Haul truck with an empty gas tank.
Exactly, and it costs like thank you, right? Oh, or a U-Haul truck with another car hanging off the rear bumper. Right?
Ornaments. You know,
these are not inside jokes, folks. These are not inside jokes. Then after one particular match. One evening, one show, I asked Danny to drive the ring back to the dojo in the rental truck. Right?
I don't answer to my slave name.
I'm sorry, Azrael was, been driving trucks since since trucks had horses on the front.
Yeah.
He gets in it,
Whatever.
wipes out the car next to
what?
him. Completely a total loss, which
Hashtag Michael
The
Primrose.
horseless carriage is a mystery to me. I don't know how these things work.
And
I
he
go in and
destroyed, he obliterated
go to
a car.
port. Go to
Obliterated a car.
port.
And here's the
Port.
problem.
Starboard. I don't know. I used to be a shipboat captain on the Mississippi. Mark Twain. I don't know how these damn things
with
work.
Mickey Mouse and the steamboater, you know.
I'm Steamboat Willie.
Azrael does not belong. My point is, he's wrecked more rentals than Motley Crue. All right.
Oh my
He's
god.
wrecked more rentals.
You
than
know what?
Sleeping with
I
Dead
lost my
Women.
tag team titles on that evening, and I was very, very enraged. And you're lucky I only ran over the one car. And there's several homeless people who are no longer a hindrance to the daily
Well,
jiu-jitsu
you know what? I don't have a
school.
problem with that. All right.
You're welcome.
Man, thank you. Do you know someone named Donna Panaccio?
Oh yeah, it's my mother.
I am.
Oh, well, she says you rock.
Oh, that
She's your mom.
Oh,
She has to
good,
say
you
that.
won.
You're contractually obligated to tell their son they rock.
Donna, explain to your son why he needs to sing the national anthem at our next show.
Because I'll sing it like Krusty the Clown.
No.
I don't know all the lyrics.
We'll write it down from Donna. Donna will write it down from. Okay, that's
It's
it.
an easy song. I'm a real American, fighting for the rights of every man.
You know, contrary to popular belief, I actually enjoy Hulk Hogan's WCW version instead.
Is that not the national anthem?
No, but it should be.
Oh, good. I will kneel during it.
Well, you know what? All right. Very
Just
good.
he's
All right. Okay, so as we move along, now we come, of course, to the main event. What did you call it? The Tilt-A-Whirl and the
what?
Ultra Girl or something like that? Anyway, the main event, our Orange County Championship Wrestling.
No. We got one more match because somebody's going to be leaving after the show's over.
Oh, my goodness, you're
that's
right. I'm
right.
sorry. Far be it from me. Okay. Max Ammo, a stalwart mainstay of the Orange County independent wrestling scene for
57 years.
He's been stronger than you since 72. He's been balder than me since 73. And he is going to be going back to, what do they call it? The United Kingdom, right?
United Kingdom.
He's, I guess the new immigration plans or whatever it is going on.
All
You
the
haven't
ones
seen
to
that?
get rid of. All the phone calls I made, and I only got the one. How was I to know? I remember when a young Max Ammo pushed Abraham Lincoln to his absolute limit back in Illinois.
You see what happens when you collect the Infinity Stones and you make the wish on the gauntlet, okay?
I don't know what that means.
Back to England.
So anyway, he's going to be leaving. This is his farewell match, and for some reason he agreed to wrestle his tag team partner Jimmy Mayhem in a street fight, Falls Count Anywhere.
Yeah.
Knockdown, drag out, big time beat down.
Yeah?
You name it, it's that kind of match.
Let's not make holes in the wall with this match.
It's a rental.
Well, it's very simple. Like, if this was going to be my final match, because assuming this is his final match in professional wrestling, if I'm going to have my final match, I'm going to go all out.
Yeah.
That's what he's going to do. And not only is he going to go all out, he's going to take on the guy he knows more than anybody else in Southern California, his tag team partner, Jimmy Mayhem, who they've won tag team titles together with. So, God be with both men.
Okay, who do you like in that match?
I was thinking about that.
God be with both men. I agree. And God be with the promoter who has to pay a security deposit and pay to clean up any freaking blood that's left all over the place.
Or someone's head through a wall.
Kiss that deposit. Goodbye. Jimmy Mayhem's you.
I remember the last show when Othello put your head through a wall. I was backstage, and everyone was looking at the monitor, and they're like, "Oh, dude, John's gonna be so pissed." I'm like, guys, it's okay. My merch is fine. My merch is perfectly fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, you are a terrible human being worried about your merchandise where my poor cranium is flying through walls and whatnot. What kind of person are you?
Okay, your mom says you sing like Frank Sinatra.
Wow.
Just saying.
Back that-
Michael
back-
Opeza is watching. How you doing, Mike? You ever gonna come to any of the shows? All right.
Who's this?
Michael Opeza from SoCal Uncensored. Not the.
Oh
not
yes,
that
the
idiot
gentleman.
Andrew Messina.
The gentleman with the glasses. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's hear Mikey sing a little Sinatra.
Hey, why don't you give us a little something?
Yeah,
the
do it.
way you look tonight.
Stars
spreading
the
news.
I'm leaving today.
Fly me to the moon.
Left my heart and said.
Moving on to the match.
Okay. All right, so who do you like, Max Ammo or Jimmy Mayhem in that beatdown of all beatdowns?
Max Ammo. I'm gonna vote for my good friend, Max Ammo.
Okay. No, any particular reason?
Yeah, because you know,
he's white?
we look the same. I've got more in common. I can relate to this Max Ammo person.
All right.
I don't know why the Black Panther's challenging him to a fight.
No, that's show.
He stabbed him in the back.
It'll be interesting to see which Jimmy Mayhem shows up. It'll be the show enough type of guy from, the Kiss My Converse guy, or is it going to be the Urban Discipline?
I don't know, Finn Balor, Demon Balor. I don't. Just,
well, that's Mankind.
He's even got a new gimmick at MPW right now. He's got a glamorous gimmick. So
Mankind, Dude Love, Nick
Cactus
Foley.
Jack.
Yeah. That's it, bang bang. So there's always different
Goldust, Black Rain,
right?
7.
7.
6, Tupac, X-Pac.
And there's one more match.
Tupac. I'm sorry. Yes,
The main match, by God.
My money is going to be on.
Wait. We have the OCCW champion, Othello, the big fellow, against
Vintage Dragon, the pride of Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's favorite son.
He's from Nicaragua.
You keep saying that we're gonna get banned. We're
No.
gonna get canceled. You can't just be running
You're
around
gonna-
saying this on the air. I've been warned many times that I can't just be saying that all the time.
Is he related to the DeBarge family?
What's wrong with you?
Nicaragua it means black water. It's down.
Okay.
It's in Central America. He's actually from an island off
Like
the coast.
Kansas? Like Kansas and Ohio?
No,
Central
that's-
America, the middle part where we grow all our
That's the
corn and
Midwest.
stuff.
That's the Midwest. We're talking about. When was the last time you picked up a globe?
America, the only country that matters. I can blow up the rest
Wow,
of
you
it.
sound like all those-
I'm better. You know what? USA. How many gold medals does the rest of the world have in Olympic basketball?
Remember when we were talking about wrestling?
No. Okay. Anyway, so we have Vintage Dragon
Okay.
against Othello,
The fellow.
Yes.
the big fellow.
The big fellow. That's a t-shirt right there. The big fellow.
Okay.
Othello.
So who do you like, Mikey O'Shea? Well, what does Vintage Dragon have to do to oh, hold on.
Why do you keep
we
coming
have
back?
Ladies
We
and
have-
gentlemen, Othello.
Go ahead. I'll move out.
Guy,
Okay.
pick one.
You
No,
go. You
no,
go.
no.
You go ahead.
You
Remember,
sit at the
you got-
back of the
I
stage.
don't- I don't want him to sit on the
You guys
back
are
of
both
the
at- I'll
bus.
tell you what, you sit down. I'm going to move, all right? Boss is going to move for you because I got to use the rest
in
of
the
it.
middle anyway. So
What's that? There you go. There, have fun with that.
It's my house anyway.
No, it's my house. Don't forget that, right? You want those paychecks to clear, you'll remember that.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of the world, 2018, Jonathan Malice will take on Othello for the heavyweight title.
Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors.
Yeah, you
T
stay right
No
there. You
Evil.
stay right there.
Live, die, live.
Stay right there.
Boom.
There's a lot of expensive stuff in here that I can't just be flying through and whatnot. You better not hit me with any of this.
Heavyweight champion here, Othello. He's going to take on Vizier. Now, Othello, I know you're not going to agree because you think you're a god, rightfully so.
I think
You
I
beat
know.
you beat the crap out of both of us.
I
You
know.
became the champion.
Yeah, exactly.
But you better realize that you're not a god. You're a human being with a lot of advantages. And I feel like Vintage could take you if you get too cocky. He's just going to have to do what Danny did times 10.
Vintage Dragon also knows karate.
Oh
Vintage
my
Dragon's
God.
probably born knowing karate. He looks, he's a dragon. He'll probably spit the
Yeah.
mist
Yeah,
at
when
you
I look
and
at this, I look at Survivor Series 1996. Sid Vicious, Psycho
I'm
Sid
way better than
versus
Psycho
Shawn
Sid.
Michaels.
Come on, man. Give me 6. This is 2018.
I
Last
know,
time
goddamn,
checked,
man.
I was a man
That
running
was
the
20.
show.
That was 22 years ago.
Yeah,
Jesus
it was,
Christ.
Yeah. You probably wasn't born yet.
That was. I wish I wasn't.
Fortunately, I'm old enough to remember that.
Have more years to wrestle. I've been born in '96. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Moving along. How about you, Asriel? What do you think of this match?
Yeah, what do you think?
he's gonna wear you down. He's gonna do with the karate chops to the knee and stuff, and he's gonna go. and he's gonna get you with the shot.
Okay, I'm talking, bro. I'm talking about Vintage Dragon. I'm not talking about you.
Yeah.
He looks.
How did that work out for you? All that stuff. How did that work out for you?
I had you pinned. If not for Freddie Hellmuth and his stupidity.
Went up against this guy, which, by the way, go check out Cobra Kai. It's a very awesome show at Netflix.
Yes, it is.
He had the right to bear arms and still can get the job done. And I had the right to put my foot up his ass, and that's exactly what I did.
Well, I was winning. Can we focus on the fact I was pinning you? I was like, yes, one. Finally, a white man gets an opportunity over a black man.
This promotion has been getting.
I know all the heat we got, right?
It's so nice.
Hey, you touch it, I'm gonna break your hand.
So you were mentioning it, but you didn't really thought about what you actually feel about your opponent, Vintage Dragon. You gotta take him seriously. You can't think of him as an easy pickings, man. This ain't gonna be WWF Jacked or Sunday Night Heat. This ain't gonna last 2 minutes. This is gonna be I hope
are dangerous.
I hope you got your cardio ready, man, because that dude's fast.
You notice how I keep laughing every time you bring that man's name up.
Yes.
Oh, come on, man. Listen, like I said, man, results are always gonna be the same. Me walking out the ring, still with this around my shoulder. Ain't nobody beating me, man. I'm not worried about Vintage Dragon.
It took you like 4 chances to beat Rudy, for God's sake. Rudy's still walking around alive. How about that?
Does he have a belt around his waist?
How about that?
Does he have a belt around his waist?
Shamefully,
Yeah,
no.
okay. How many title shots have you gotten?
Not nearly enough. My God.
No, seriously. How many title shots have you gotten? And you still ain't got no belt around your waist. All you got is that ridiculous hat on your head.
You don't like the hat? Yeah.
No, I got some fans saying, "Can you win this match without Rose in your corner?"
Ha!
Can I win this match without Rose in my corner?
Yes.
Man, I could win this match with both arms tied behind my back. And with a blindfold on. This is no sweat, man. This is nothing.
To me,
nothing.
Michael Primrose with Othello is like when Theodore Long was with Mark Henry. It was really not necessary because the guy himself can do the job. But, anyways.
You
better read your contract carefully with Michael Primrose around. I see him driving around in a new
car.
car.
I've been getting money. I don't know what you're talking about.
New car.
Better be careful.
We get money.
He's very shifty looking.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that about wraps it up for the OCCW, Royal Ramble.
Let me come back here.
Oh, hi, John.
The boss has questions.
Here we go again.
What now?
What now? It's time to go home. So, no, you stay here.
Okay.
All right, let me just go over this one more time. Where you going?
To the back of the bus.
Just come here. Come sit right here with me. Come sit right here with me. You'll be fine.
I want a Red Ryder.
Get off my chair. Get off my chair.
He's a big dumb man.
What happens when you offer him a stick?
So, you're getting. So this will be for the marbles. The tag team champions are on the line. The heavyweight championship is on the line, right? Max Ammo's welfare and future on this earth is on the line. Mikey's contract is on the line if they don't learn to behave like a dog while we're broadcasting.
He's the one that's creeping up on me.
So stop creeping up on him. Scoot this way so he can get in this shot. My goodness.
I have to sit by him. Oh God.
So nice. With Royal Ramble.